Ian Williams is one of 130 active members of the Pichi Richi Railway Preservation Society. He's one of the many volunteers who spend all their spare time in this workshop, repairing the old trains. The public are welcome to a free inspection of how a piece of junk like this can be transformed to the splendour of this. The final whistle blows for the departure from Quorn Station, and the 2.5-hour return trip begins.
Well, this is the southern end of the old Great Northern Railway, a grand scheme established in 1879 to link Port Augusta to Darwin. It eventually reached Alice Springs in 1929 and never went any further.
The reason? The instability of the land the track had to cross. The track frequently flooded, so it was decided to begin a new route from Adelaide to Alice Springs via Tarcoola. This new GAN railway line, as it was known, opened in 1981. But what of the old line?
The Pichi Richi Railway Preservation Society began because this old line that ran to Alice Springs was closed down, and people said we ought to preserve the track. And then they worked out that they couldn't preserve the track without running things on it, so they set up the society to run trains through the Pichi Richi Pass.
Jeff Horn not only drives the tourist trains, he also helps with their maintenance. The hour-long journey to Woolshed Flat is smooth, with plenty to look at along the way, and kids always love a train ride. The 40-minute stopover at Woolshed Flat is a welcome break for lady fireman Marion Shute.
So how many stokes would you have on a trip like this?
Well, we probably use 3/4 of a tonne to come the trip and 3/4 of a tonne back.
The train moves at a leisurely pace, which is fortunate because there's so much to see. The century-old bridges, stone embankments, and the never-ending beauty of the Flinders Ranges. The hour trip back to Quorn gives you a chance to absorb it all. The Pichi Richi Railway runs from Quorn Station 40 kilometres north of Port Augusta, South Australia. You can contact the South Australian Tourist Commission for a timetable of runs that operate from March until November.